ladies, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about the NFL news now. So we're going to get right into it here. So we're starting with Ian Rapoport. So some big losses for the hashtag Raiders this week. Raiders coach Antonio Pierce told reporters that Las Vegas' top two stars, Max Crosby with an ankle injury and Devontae Adams, who popped up during this week with a hamstring injury, and they're both out against the hashtag Browns. Oh God, that's going to be a miserable game. Raiders Browns, the battle of injured teams with mediocre quarterbacks. That's going to be a horrible watch. So this is going to be a disaster of a game. If the Browns can't manage to win this game after losing to the Giants, they're screwed. So we got some other injury updates here, and then I'll talk about my Dallas Cowboys. Some injury updates on some wide receivers, and basically some Saints injury updates, and for the Bears. Bears wide receiver Keenan Allen, who's been dealing with a heel injury, practiced fully and is trending towards a return. Listed as questionable, but he should return this week. Wide receiver Romeo Dunze with a hip was a full participant and is good to go. So it looks like the Bears will have Keenan Allen and Romeo Dunze playing. Some injuries for the Saints: linebacker Demario Davis hamstring, and offensive lineman Cesar Ruiz dealing with a knee injury. They are both out, and that's kind of concerning for Saints, not having their top offensive linemen, with not having McCoy or Ruiz, and then Demario Davis, one of their top linebackers. So it's going to be tough. That's why I picked the Falcons, but with some of the injuries the Saints have. And Saints might have just got to a fluky start, but didn't play the base competition. Didn't play good defenses. So this is per Tom Pelissero. And that two of our top defenders are hurt. Cowboys defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence is expected to miss multiple weeks because of the foot injury he suffered Thursday night, per sources. With Micah Parsons, who's dealing with a high ankle sprain, which we'll talk about, Dallas is now likely will be without two of his top defenders until after the Week 7 bye. We're cooked defensively, man. Just brutal. If you thought our defense was bad before, if we don't have these two, yeah, we're fucked. It's such a bad break for our team that we're already struggling. Not having these two guys, oh my lord. So per sources, Cowboys All-Pro Micah Parsons did in fact suffer a high ankle sprain in last night's win over the Giants, and his status is currently still to be determined. So we got 10-day break. I don't know. He just unlucky play. Got landed on by an offensive lineman. It's kind of just unlucky. I mean, maybe they could tape it and he'll be fine. We'll see. I think Michael could. I don't know if Michael will miss. He might miss a week or two. We'll see. But I don't know. We have 2 games, then a bye week. And then play the 49ers on October 27th, a month from today. Soon he does have to miss time, say a week or 2 or more. The schedule sets up as well as one can hope, I guess. We shouldn't even play starters against the 49ers. We should just play backups. I mean, this has been a 4 to 6 week injury, and every time someone comes back early, they're never the same or re-injure it. Maybe they'll arrest him, I don't know. So some status updates. Colts have ruled out cornerback Kenny Moore II and defensive end Kwity Paye. Some key defensive players there. And their matchup against the Steelers this week. The Titans have placed cornerback Chidobe Awuzie on injured reserve, one of their players they got in the offseason. Texans running back Joe Mixon with an ankle is back at practice. So it looks like Joe Mixon could play this week, or they could just, rest him another week because they're playing the Jags. And Lions tight end Sam Laporta with an ankle, who's been dealing with an ankle injury, is back at practice. So good to see Sam Laporta back at practice. But yeah, some of these injuries that concern me are the Colts, man. They're going to be really thin. They take a hit with these two players out. Two good defense players, I think, and they're two good defense players I think they have. Not having them is going to be tough. Arizona Cardinals coach Jonathan Gannon tells reporters that tight end Trey McBride is out Sunday because of a concussion. Man, the tight end landscape in fantasy football has been so brutal this year, man. Jaguars head coach Doug Peterson, per Cameron Wolf, said tight end Evan Ingram hamstring is unlikely to play Sunday versus the Texans, but next week looks promising. They just need to throw away the season. I guess they're taking a cautious approach with Evan Ingram. Giants wide receiver Malik Neighbors, he was diagnosed with a concussion last night. So, man, hopefully he doesn't have to miss time, or Daniel Jones, he's screwed going forward. He's not going to have any good targets to throw to. Took through other tweets here. Chargers quarterback Justin Herbert was limited at practice with his high ankle sprain, so there's an update on Justin Herbert. Limited in practice. Man, he should wait one more week, man. I know it's the Chiefs and you want to play and try to beat them, but not having your two starting tackles, it's going to be tough, man. I don't see any way they beat them. So Deebo Samuel was back at practice yesterday, so he's back. Man, imagine people who signed Juwan Jennings to their fantasy team. Me. The Chargers have signed Tony Jefferson, a veteran safety, to the 53-man roster. He's still in the NFL. And he's still doing it. There's more injuries for the Texans' offensive skill position group. Wide receiver Nico Collins, he was limited in practice yesterday with a hamstring injury. I mean, they play the Jags this week. I think they'll be fine. They don't need Nico Collins this week. Bijan Robinson was limited in practice yesterday because of a shoulder injury. I think he'll play because they're going to need him against the Saints. Or they could use Tyler Allgeier, Allgeier. How do you say his name? Allgeier. So also some more injury updates for the Raiders. We talked about Devontae Adams. We talked about Max Crosby. Well, some more lists. Raiders out. Tight end Michael Mayer will also be out. Personal. Linebacker Devon DeBlow. How do you say his name? Not part of the nerd community. With an oblique. Thayer Munford with a knee and ankle. And De'Carrion Richardson with a hamstring. So all these freaking injuries, man, for the Raiders, man. The Browns got to win this game. If they don't, then... the Browns have an injury. They've ruled out tight end David Njoku for Sunday's game at the Raiders due to his ongoing ankle injury. Another tight end. The Bills have ruled out Terrell Bernard and Teron Johnson for Sunday night's game in Baltimore. Also knew Terrell Bernard probably wasn't going to play this week. He's getting better, but I didn't think he was going to play this week. He's back at practice, which is good, so he might be back next week. Per Nick Wagoner, how do you say his name? I'm not part of the nerd community. What are these names? Come on, reporters. 49ers tight end George Kittle with a hamstring. Sounds like he expects to return on Sunday against the Patriots. Says he's very excited to play football and feeling fantastic. Yeah, these hamstring issues, probably like 1-2 weeks, but at least they have George Kittle back, which is a positive. So, the NFL finds Saints rookie defensive tackle Christian Boyd only $4,600 for the hit on Devontae Smith that landed the Eagles wide receiver in concussion protocol. Carr got fined, let me mind you, Derek Carr got fined triple that for hitting the Michael Jackson dance where he grabbed his crotch. The NFL's fining him for essentially nothing because they know they're partially responsible for not blowing the play dead when they should have. This one should have got a suspension. This was more suspension worthy than the Derwin James hit. Come on, man. Tank Dell did not practice for a second straight day. So Tank Dell might not play this week. There's a possible chance. We'll have to see what happens. So that's in report. I'm Shedrick and Tom Pelissero here. And I'll start with Mike Garofalo. See if we got anything here. I don't think we got anything else here from him. Now we'll get to Tom Pelissero. See if we got anything from him. So, Steelers, we got two things here. Steelers, hashtag Steelers running back, Jaylen Warren, with a knee injury is out for Sunday versus hashtag Colts. And QB Russell Wilson with a calf is questionable once again. They might as well list him as questionable the whole season. Unless Justin Fields gets hurt, he ain't losing that starting job anytime soon. And now we get to the Bengals. Hashtag Bengals, wide receiver Jamar Chase with a shoulder injury. A defensive end Trey Hendrickson with an illness are off the injury report, and they are good to go Sunday versus Carolina. So, two key players that were on the injury report are now off of it, so some good news. Vikings wide receiver Jordan Addison with an ankle has been dealing with an ankle injury, is off the injury report, and good to go Sunday at Green Bay. QB Sam Darnold with a knee, edge Dallas Turner with a knee, and left tackle Christian Darrisaw illness also at the injury report. So no excuses for the Vikings, fully healthy this week. They even got Jordan Addison back. I think their offense can be even better, with Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison. So I'm excited to see how Addison boasts this already thriving offense. They're already thriving. I think he can make them even better. So yeah, that's all from all the things, little things here from Tom Pelissero. See if we got anything from JPA Football. See if we got anything. So apparently the Chargers, Ravens, and Raiders checked in on trading for Justin Fields this offseason before the Steelers were able to pull a trade off. He said on Not Just Football, the Ravens. I beg you pardon? Well, why the hell would they want Justin Fields? Well, they really love QBs that would perfectly fit their offensive scheme, but you're not going to take Lamar Jackson off the field. You're not going to rotate quarterbacks. Why would the Chargers need a quarterback? They have Justin Fields. I mean, the Raiders would have been a good fit, man. They should have got him instead of fucking getting Gardner Minshew. Yeah, that's really all I'll say for this NFL video here, ladies and gentlemen. So, till next time, peace. Leave a like, comment, subscribe for more.